Hey everyone, I'm Chief Meteorologist Rusty Lord here live at Le Soleil Mio, actually in the banquet hall across the street from the restaurant, talking about American Cancer Society making strides against breast cancer and Real Men Wear Pink, trying to raise money for breast cancer all the way through the month of October. The reason for the pink tie, and you'll see quite a few more of those during the rest of the month. But first, let's dive into the forecast here before we talk about the event itself. It's been a beautiful day, very little to worry about, 70s for most of the afternoon, low 70s anyway. Absolutely gorgeous, 72 degrees right now. You can see there's a few clouds. Wouldn't be surprised if one or two of those trying to produce an isolated shower, but you can see the big picture here, pretty quiet over the middle of the country. We're going to be watching down to the south for a warm front to move in, and that's going to start to fire up some showers tomorrow. It doesn't look like much right now, but as we move in a little closer, it will start to produce some rain, and we'll get into that here in a little bit. Just some scattered clouds around. There is a slim chance of a shower this evening too, but I think if those pop up, they're likely to be southeast of town and not a huge headache. And you can see by about 10 o'clock, there's not many of those left. Hit and miss, few and far between. And you can see that as we put this into motion, a lot of those will move off towards the east, and we'll fall back into the 50s to start the day tomorrow. Should be in the mid and lower 50s. There's the warm front that I mentioned, though. It's sneaking in from the south. You notice the clouds increasing, 53, 54 degrees to start the day on Thursday. And then we'll see temperatures try to warm. Clouds will get in the way, and then showers will start to get in the way as well. As you can see, these isolated showers starting to get going. Maybe an isolated thunderstorm in the mix as well. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, you can see some of those try to strengthen a little bit. We're going to watch that area of low pressure very closely because that will try to be the spark for more shower and thunderstorm activity. Those are the ones that could be strong to severe because that low pressure is passing so close to the Omaha metro. The threats there for large hail and all kinds of severe weather, even the possibility of tornadoes. And you can see by about 5, maybe 6 o'clock, we try to get that through here, but computer models haven't been consistent on that. I think 3 would probably be the earliest for severe weather, but just keep in mind, anything that gets going can develop very, very quickly tomorrow. And to elaborate a little more on that severe weather threat, I'm going to toss it back to the studio with Brad Sugden.
Yeah, Rusty, we are tracking a few threats tomorrow with those storms that could be strong or severe. Hail, 1 inch or larger is a possibility. Also some wind, straight line winds, and those could be over 60 miles per hour. But we're also keeping an eye, like you mentioned, a couple of isolated tornadoes are possible as well. So that's something that we do need to keep an eye on, definitely as we go throughout most of the day tomorrow. We are close to the enhanced risk. Some areas are in the enhanced risk for severe storms, right in the middle of the scale here. Omaha, right on the edge of the slight risk area. So the heaviest will be down to our southeast, and of course that's something that we're going to keep an eye on as we go throughout the day tomorrow. The good news is we do clear things out by Friday. Anyone heading out to Friday night football, everything's looking fantastic. Even into the weekend, a little cold to start in the morning, temperatures in the middle of 40s, but not really unusual for this time of the year. Up into the lower 70s for the weekend. Hit or miss rain chances a couple days, Monday and Thursday next week. Otherwise, temperatures pretty close to 70. But of course, we're going to keep an eye on tomorrow, Rusty, because we are a little concerned about that. But at least tonight we can sleep soundly.
Yeah, definitely tomorrow we got to pay close attention to. You can also download our app and have county-specific warnings set up on there, and you get only information for where you're at. So do that before tomorrow so you have a way to get some information, because I think they're going to develop very quickly. Let's get back to where I am right here. Again, across the street from Le Soleil Mio in the banquet hall, American Cancer Society making strides against breast cancer event. Real Men Wear Pink. You'll see hashtag Real Men Wear Pink a lot. There's 17 of us here in the community that are wearing pink each and every day as much as possible through the month of October, hoping to raise awareness and raise money for breast cancer. We actually have the graphic in the website. If you want to go donate, you can see everybody who is signed up and part of this. Of course, if you donate money in my category, you can help me win the contest. But overall, it's a great event, and you can help breast cancer research and help them maybe get closer and closer to a cure with an event like this. I know Mallory had a story about someone going through a breast cancer situation of their own. There's over 1,900 people that they expected, or that they said in 2016 that were diagnosed with breast cancer in the state of Nebraska. So it's a wide-ranging problem. Hopefully we can raise a little money for research against that.
And the great news is all the money raised for research has made such vast strides in fighting it. So Rusty, thank you for your support. I know it's appreciated.